All right, let's jump right in. Today we're looking at this amazing piece from Fun AI Lab that shows how you can build something straight out of science fiction, a gesture-controlled app. Basically, just by having a conversation with an AI. It's pretty wild. So let me just ask you, have you ever wished you could just draw in the air? Just wave your hand and see your ideas pop up on a screen right in front of you? I mean, it's straight out of the movies, right? We've all seen Tom Cruise in Minority Report swiping through all that data. Well, the article we're breaking down today says that future is way, way closer than you might think. In fact, we're going to see how you can build a piece of it yourself right now. And this gets to the heart of a really huge shift in how we create things. The article calls it a new paradigm, and it's this idea of moving from being a coder to being a director. This slide really lays it out. The old way, you're the meticulous coder, lost in the weeds, stressing about syntax and semicolons. But the new way, you're a visionary director. You're focused on the big picture, the what and the why, while you guide the AI to handle all that nitty-gritty code. So here's the bottom line. Your most important skill isn't about memorizing complex code anymore. It's about being able to explain your vision. It's knowing how to ask the right questions to get what you want. Okay, enough theory. Let's get our hands dirty and see how this actually works. We're going to walk through the exact process from the article, building our app piece by piece using just 4 simple prompts. So here's the roadmap. Super simple. Step 1, we lay the foundation, the basic drawing part. Step 2, we add the tools, colors, erasers, all that good stuff. Then we add some fun content and a way to save your work. And finally, the final polish that really makes it feel like magic. And it all kicks off with prompt number 1. This is our first command to the AI. It's a clear, simple instruction. I need a program that can see my hand through the webcam and draw a line when I pinch my fingers together. And boom. Just from that one paragraph, the AI spits out the code for the basic skeleton. We get live hand tracking, the video feed, a canvas to draw on, and that core pinch to draw logic. The foundation is built. Just like that. Next up, we build on top of that. Prompt 2 is all about giving our little app an artist's toolkit. We tell the AI, okay, now give me a sidebar with colors, a pen tool, an eraser, and a way to change the brush size. And just like that, our app isn't just a gimmick anymore. It now have a real interface. You can pick colors, switch tools, control the brush. It's becoming a much more powerful and versatile tool. For prompt 3, we start thinking about the user. How do we make this more fun and actually useful? So we ask for some pre-made coloring pages to play with, and, this is crucial, a save button. So now users have something to do the second they open the app, and they can actually save their creations. This one little prompt adds a ton of value and makes the app feel so much more complete. All right, this is the grand finale, prompt 4. And according to the article, this is the coolest part. We tell the AI to merge the digital drawing with the real world. When you hit save, it shouldn't just save the lines, it should save the drawing on top of the live video feed. And with that one command, the whole vision comes together. The AI creates a composite image. What you see on your screen, your drawing floating in your room, is exactly what you get to save. It's a little touch of augmented reality, and it's awesome. So we've basically prompted an entire app into existence. Your hand is now a paintbrush. But how does the magic actually work under the hood? Let's pull back the curtain for a second. Using it is just beautiful. It's so intuitive. You pinch your fingers together to draw. Want to move your hand without making a mark? Just make a peace sign, and it pauses. Simple as that. The secret sauce making this all possible is a technology from Google called MediaPipe Hand Landmarker. You can think of it as the engine. It's a machine learning model that is incredibly good at looking at a video, finding a hand, and tracking 21 specific points on it, like your knuckles and fingertips, all in real time. So how does it know you're pinching? Well, it's not magic. It's just some really clever, simple geometry. The model maps out your hand, and the code is constantly measuring the distance between the tip of your thumb, that's landmark 4, and the tip of your index finger, landmark 8. When that distance gets really small, boom, it triggers the draw command. It's that elegant. So let's zoom back out. What does this all really mean? This whole process points to a massive change in how we make things. It's a new frontier where building an application is less like writing code and more like having a conversation. And this quote from the article just nails it. Your role as a creator really is changing. It's evolving from that coder who obsesses over every detail to a director who has a vision and can guide an incredibly powerful tool to bring it to life. The next big thing might not be coded, it might be talked into existence. I mean, just stop and think about the power here. An interactive app that feels like it's from the year 2050, and you can build the whole thing in less than an hour without being a professional programmer. This isn't just making things easier, it's completely changing who gets to be a creator. And that, of course, leaves us with the big, powerful question the article ends on. Now that these tools exist, now that your biggest limitation is just your own imagination, what will you build next?